Look, what if I told you that the biggest problem you're facing in Indian real estate today actually isn't a lack of leads? I know, it sounds totally crazy, right? Because every single day, it feels like this constant battle just to find someone, anyone who wants to buy. But honestly, the missing link, the real reason you might be struggling to close deals, is a lack of trust. You've got to ask yourself, why should a customer choose me? It is literally the most important question you can ask yourself in this entire business. Because if you don't have a crystal clear, compelling answer to that, well, all the leads in the world just aren't going to help you. So welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to completely flip the way you look at your real estate business. We're diving into how the absolutely smartest, most successful real estate professionals out there are actively abandoning that old, exhausting grind of just chasing leads. Instead, they're leaning into a highly effective, modern strategy, building a personal brand. Basically, it's time to stop just selling properties and start building an identity that naturally pulls clients right to you.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the lead generation trap.
Let's take a really hard look at the current reality for most agents. Does this routine sound familiar to you? Thousands of real estate professionals wake up every single day and do exactly this. They spend their hard-earned money on ads. They buy these expensive and honestly sometimes pretty questionable lead lists. They sit at their desks making hundreds of soul-crushing cold calls. And of course, they continuously forward property brochures to literally everyone on their WhatsApp contact list, just praying something sticks. But here's the harsh reality. If your only pitch to a prospect after doing all of that exhausting work is simply, hey, I have the best project, well, you've got a massive problem. You've instantly turned yourself into a commodity. You are now competing with hundreds of other agents who are saying the exact same thing, selling the exact same properties. When you're just another voice on the phone pushing a brochure, you've given that customer absolutely zero reason to trust you over the next agent who's going to call them 5 minutes later.
Which brings us to Section 2, becoming a trusted realtor.
So to really elevate your identity, you need a massive shift in how you operate. You basically have to transition from being a transactional worker, someone who just passes papers and points at buildings, into a true aspirational professional. There is this stark divide right now between the past and the future of Indian real estate. On one side, you have the salesman. The salesman just sells properties. They drag a client around to 10 different projects, forward a bunch of PDFs, and just push for a sale. But honestly, the future doesn't belong to the salesman. The future belongs to the trusted realtor, the professional real estate consultant. Think about it. Today's customer is incredibly smart. They want information before they make a move. They want someone who actually takes the time to understand their specific financial goals. They want a guide to help them navigate what is a really complex process. And the trusted realtor does exactly that. They educate, they guide, and through that entire process, they build this unbreakable trust. Because at the end of the day, an educated prospect will always become a better, far more loyal client.
Just think about this truth for a second. People don't remember who showed them 10 projects. They remember who helped them make the right decision. I really want you to reflect on that. Think about your recent interactions with potential buyers. Where do you currently fall in that dynamic? Are you just acting like a tour guide for properties, someone who's easily forgotten the second the tour is over? Or are you the trusted advisor who actually helps them make one of the biggest financial decisions of their entire lives? Because building a personal brand, becoming that trusted professional, is rapidly becoming the single most important asset you can possibly own.
Okay, moving right along to Section 3, the brand building barrier.
Now, despite knowing exactly how crucial personal branding is, most agents never actually make the leap. Why? Because they hit a massive brick wall. When you decide you finally want a professional online presence, you suddenly realize you need all this stuff. You need hosting for a website. You gotta hire a designer to make it look decent, a developer to code it. Maybe you even think you need some expensive marketing agency. And then there's email software, building landing pages, integrating forms so people can actually contact you, setting up automations so you're not manually replying to people at 2 a.m. It's a lot. Staring at this huge, overwhelming list of friction points and sky-high costs, that's exactly what stops most talented people before they even get off the starting line. It just feels way too difficult.
But what if it wasn't? Let's dive into Section 4, the Realtor Brand Funnel. So, how do we tear down every single one of those barriers we just talked about? Well, this is where the 1CR app comes in. It's India's first realtor operating system, and it features something incredibly powerful: the Realtor Brand Funnel. Now, don't just think of this as some simple software tool or basic lead magnet. I want you to think of it as an authority builder.
This is a totally custom professional online experience designed specifically to educate your prospects, build your authority in the market, and here's the absolute best part, collect genuine, high-quality inquiries before you even have your very first conversation with them. It fundamentally shifts your identity from a desperate salesperson chasing a lead to a highly trusted professional who naturally attracts clients. Let's look at how beautifully simple this is to actually set up. Imagine having your very own professional page where you just follow a few simple steps. Step 1, you just record a quick intro video sharing your expertise and upload a professional photo. Step 2, you customize the whole thing. You pick your colors, your logo, your specific messaging for your ideal audience. Step 3, you create your own registration form to collect genuine inquiries. No more fake leads. And step 4, the system automatically builds your email list and sends out automated emails to everyone who registers. I mean, just think about the stark contrast here. Instead of firing off a random, annoying WhatsApp message that's definitely going to get ignored, you are sending people to your own beautifully branded professional experience. Doing that, it instantly skyrockets your credibility. Which leads us perfectly into Section 5, your exclusive beta invitation. Listen, if you've been waiting for the perfect time to finally start building your own real estate brand, I'm telling you, that time is right now. And we're offering an exclusive opportunity for you to start completely free. Right now, the 1CR app is in its beta testing phase. Because of that, access to this incredibly powerful free Realtor Brand Funnel is strictly limited. We're opening the doors to just 100 aspiring Indian real estate professionals. That's it. Literally, just 100 people who are ready to stop chasing and start building. And I want to be perfectly clear here and reassure you. This isn't some hidden hard sell. There's no catch. We are giving away one of our absolute most powerful tools, totally free of cost for a limited time. It's an exclusive invitation, and honestly, the only cost to you is simply your honest feedback. We just want you to use it, see the actual results for yourself, and tell us how we can make the platform even better for realtors all across India. So we've arrived at the final and really the most important question. Please, whatever you do, do not wait until everyone else in your market has already built out their online presence. Are you going to stay just another agent, totally lost in the crowd, forwarding brochures and just hoping for the best? Or are you going to take your first real step today? Go create your free account, build your first branded funnel, start educating your audience, and completely transform your identity. Head over to onecrop.com right now to claim your spot. The choice is totally yours. Make the decision to become a trusted realtor today.